everybody, welcome back. I'm doing one more challenge video because we had one that was a little bit problematic, that was a little bit of a challenge RNG situation, and I think I got something from some alliance mates that seems to be a lot easier as far as the RNG goes. So I used this method, tried it once, immediately 3-starred it. So I think, and then another alliance mate did the same thing. So I'm going to show you that. It's the Catalyst Challenge at tier 12. Get the 3 final stars so that way you don't have to spend time doing RNG over and over and over. Hopefully this helps. It's not all that different than some of the teams I tried before, but there's a quick method to know, all right, if you don't get this happen, quit. If you don't get this happen, quit. Now I tried it without one of those steps and I actually beat it, but still, let's just check it out.
Bring me WolverThor!
So like I mentioned, tier 12, the team, there we go. So, you know, I've been using Falcon, Black Bolt, and Ultron, and pretty much Electro on all of the teams I had. So I threw Cable in as well because that's part of this team. And again, Cable is not a strong tune for me. He's 67, 889. He's got 5 reds, tier 12. I don't think I have any T4s in him. Electro, she's not very strong. She's at 5 reds, 59k. That's not too bad, I guess. You know, 5 reds is pretty solid. Falcon, we got him a little bit stronger at the T13, 71k range. Black Bolt is obviously a giant beast at 120k. He's also a striker with 6 reds. And then Ultron he's maxed out at like the 68k range. So that's the team I got. Now I'm gonna first show you the specific strat that's written up by my alliance mate here. All right, so the alliance mates, I got a couple of them, Bear Fight and Boars, that that were bringing this group to my attention a little bit. Boars had talked to me about it a while ago when I first shot the videos, and I wasn't able to execute it with Cable. But Bear Fight wrote a little narrative here about how to go through the fight, and I followed this a bit. Now, granted, I didn't do it to the T because, like I said, I was like, well, I'll just try it anyway. And essentially, it's Electro gets that offense down, and she's got to not die. And you want it to land on both, or you start over. Just if it doesn't land on both, start over. If she dies, start over. If it doesn't land on both, start over. So I will say that when I tried it my first time, I didn't get it on one of the blobs. I was like, whatever, I'm just going to try anyway. I ended up getting it, but regardless. And then, you know, he talks about the Falcon Skirmisher helping so that special attack marks of blobs before Black Bolt punches and hopefully removes all the buffs. And that is something that can help because if you get more of those buffs off of blob, specifically the offense up, then it's a lot easier to take them down. And he talks about if you don't remove offense up, start over. So that's another thing where the RNG is, if it doesn't work, it's like, okay. And then talks about use Cable's basic first and then special the other blob to try to remove the offense up. So that's the part where you're trying to do is you're really trying to get those offense ups off the blob. Then he talks about nuke a blob, then focus the first toad, and then hope you live for the Black Bolt ult. It's really pretty simple, but those are the front end parts of this. I'll walk through the fight a little bit. Again, shout out to Bear Fight and Boars who are originally bringing this to my attention. But that's kind of the squad. So let's go see how easy I can execute it. Again, here's the team. The only one I've got any ISOs on right now is Black Bolt. I haven't done anything with Falcon yet. 388 team, pretty low. All right, so you get to go with your, the Toad obviously gets his ultimate off first, whatever, and then you do the ultimate from Electro, see if it hits both blobs. Now you can see it only landed on one blob, okay? So according to Bear Fight, you want to start over. Here, I'll just show you one way when I did it. I just did the basic. I didn't do the special because, frankly, I was like, well, I know that's going to screw up Ultron and his bot, so whatever. I'll just keep going through this. I try to get the Black Bolt ultimate or basic to clear the offense up. It doesn't work again. Then you've got the Cable basic here. I'm going to go to the other one. I'm just, no reason, just hitting. And that's, now he's got the taunt, so he's likely going to die. And this is why you just kind of start over so you can save the time. I'm not expecting to get through this at this point, but whatever. I'm here, might as well do it. I could try to clear this offense up with Ultron, but honestly, I'm just going to nuke it and try to get him down more. Cable's still there. I'm going to special this blob and hope to get that offense up because the other blob still has at least the offense down. Well, so now he's dead. So that's one thing. So it really didn't do much to the speed bar there, and it's done. So that's part of the reason why you want to, once you don't get that RNG, the likelihood you're going to do it is not going to work. So quit and start over. All right, so here we are again. And, you know, I'm not going to go through every single attempt here. I do want to attempt to show you guys exactly how easy or hard it is. But we'll see if that... Again, I only got the offense down on one of the blobs, and that seems to be a common occurrence, honestly, which is really, really, frankly, pretty annoying. But it kind of is what it is. I'll personally still at least get through the cable part here to see if I can maybe get it to work. You know, like I said, it did work once, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it past that part because, you know, if you can't do it now, I'll even try to clear that. See, they resist literally everything. It's just so silly. Again, here's the cable part. He doesn't clear anything from there. I'm like, all right, well, if people live through these two blob ultimates, then I'm kind of like, all right. But I get to the speed up. This is not a terrible place to be. I'm expecting my Falcon to die here because of the two blobs offense ups. There's one and he's dead. So again, that's one more reason why you quit. But I like to get at least to that point before I quit, just to see if I can get RNG to go my way. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to speed up at this point, but I'm going to talk as I do these, just in case someone wants to slow it down, hear what I'm saying. I got both offense downs there, and on top of that, I want to just see, you know, whatever. Someone might want to slow it down during the 4 times mode or whatever I'm actually going to do here to get this thing slower. So a lot of non-clear of these buffs from the annoying blobs, but what are you going to do? And I can't switch. It's stuck there. He's probably going to die. We'll see. Nah, of course not. So now, when I get to Electro at this point, I actually go off of the blobs because she's pretty weak. I don't want her to die. So I go over to the Toad and just really try to focus in on that. Here again, I've got Falcon pretty low. It's kind of, you know, I could hit a bunch of tunes, but I'm trying to keep these weaker guys alive. My Ultron, he can revive. I will try to get a buff clear here. Again, it clears, steals basically nothing, which is super annoying. But part of the reason I do that is because none of my bots have gone because of how the Falcon special works here. So I want to clear one of these guys. I'll do this one first. Doesn't work yet again. Now I start using my Ultron a bit. Gets the taunt from security. I guess I'll just nuke this. I mean, what else am I going to really do there? Alright, I lost Falcon. Cleanse, what do you know? It doesn't clean that. I need to block if he counters you. Toad, so she doesn't take any damage. Let's get some heals out there a little bit. Taunts, alright. He's still got the offense up, so we want to him. This guy's got the taunt, so we go to him. Let's try to... This one's coming soon. I'm gonna try to get one of these guys off the board if possible. Do it. Alright, but oh god, that hits hard. Alright, I need to rewind that clown because he has an offense up somehow. Alright, come on, baby, come on, give me something good. Finally! That's how you do it. That's what you got to do. Now, one of the things that I do want to say on this is that I was doing that for a little while, and I was just like, ugh, this is so frustrating. Why won't this work? And I just restarted. I turned the game off, restarted it. The very first attempt I did was that one, and it was fine. So I'd been struggling for well over an hour trying to recreate what I had done earlier. Couldn't do it. And I was just like, you know what? Let's shut down the game, reboot it, and get this thing 3-starred. First attempt after an hour. So if you're struggling for a little bit, just reset it. Okay? So hopefully that helped you guys out. I'm not going to show everything that I went through because it's pointless to see all the different RNG to it. I'll speed up through some of it so you get the idea. But there's the attempts with a pretty weak team. I still think you might be able to get away with not using Skirmisher. I did it before. Now that I reset it, it was so much easier. I'm like, did I really need Skirmisher? I don't know. So anyway, I hope this helps you guys out. Please share with your alliance mates. Maybe it'll help them get some more gear. Please hammer down on that like button, notification bell, subscription button, all that kind of stuff. And until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day.